Alright everybody, so let's talk trend lines for a second. This is a picture of what I'm talking about. It's pretty much just a very common tool a lot of traders use in trading, and I'm going to try to explain it the most simple way I possibly can, because honestly there's a ton of information out there. If you want to go any deeper, you can, but this is how I use them. For example, I'll give one right here. You'll see this is Ethereum chart. We're on the 4-hour time frame. Now usually you wouldn't do trend lines on these. You probably wouldn't be doing it on the 4-hour, but I'm just doing it for an example. So if I replay it for a second and we go back here, you'll see Ethereum made this low right here. Now I would have deleted this. This wouldn't have been here. And I would have been like, okay, 2 points, connect it right here. This seems like an area it's going to bounce off of from now on. Now, if I fast forward the replay, you'll see exactly what happens every single time it comes down to this trend line. It'll start to bounce off this level, and you can use this in a ton of different scenarios. For example, right here, bounced off and started to go back up. And you can form wedges and do a lot of different stuff with trend lines. For example, here, this would have been charted out a minute ago, but on a whim, I just connected these points. It would have been a lot better. But there's a lot of traders that sit here and wait for the breakout, right? They'll come right to this area right here, and then, oh, it comes out a little bit, let me long, and then boom, wreck all the way back down to that level down here. It doesn't work like that. It's a lot more complex. Right now, we're kind of hovering, but there are many scenarios of trend lines being a very good tool, just like the level strategy. For example, here, this was one I was eyeing for a long time before I called the crash. You guys can see we had a major pump, came back down, retested, and we did this multiple times before it eventually gave, and then we went back down. On Bitcoin, there was this huge multi-year support that everybody was talking about. Oh, it's just going to bounce off of it, and it's kind of what we're on Ethereum right now. This one's dating all the way back to March of 2020. And I guess time will tell if we come down here or if we go back up. There's a ton of ways that you could use the trend lines. Just use them to your advantage. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there if you guys want to go more in depth. But yeah, let's get on to the next chapter.